back with Ask Lisa. Today's question is really a compilation of many questions that we have received. Folks are curious about what is happening in the last week or so of this summer session. Many Alaskans have contacted me about the potential for passage of an energy bill and its prospects. It is, I even hesitate to suggest that what has been submitted to the Senate is an actual energy bill. Senator Harry Reid, the majority leader, has introduced what he is calling an energy bill to be taken up for consideration before we leave for the August recess next Friday. The last time we took up an energy bill in the Senate, it was a 5-week process on the floor. The time prior to that, it was an 8-week process on the floor. So to suggest that we could take up an energy bill with just a couple days, because keep in mind that we've got the confirmation of Elena Kagan to the U.S. Supreme Court, to think that we could move an energy bill through the process so quickly, really very, very difficult. But what has happened makes it even more complicated and more difficult. Instead of taking up any of the energy bills that have moved through the Energy Committee on a bipartisan basis, the majority leader has cobbled together several different provisions. One that relates to filling up the Land Water Conservation Fund, one relates to electrification of vehicles, one relates to powering our fleet vehicles by natural gas. All good ideas, but do we need to do them on an energy bill when we're trying to be focused on the oil spill in the Gulf? We will engage in some level of debate with this measure that the majority leader has put in front of us. But I think we need to remember the real need, the immediate need right now, is to respond to the crisis in the Gulf. We've got a regulatory system that failed us. MMS needs to be restructured. We should be addressing that. We could be addressing that and doing so in a way that would gain a bipartisan level of support. Instead, there are other measures that are included that are not only costly, but really do not work to enhance the jobs, not only in the Gulf Coast region, but around the country as well. There are some issues that we will debate and discuss, but the problem it's further complicated by the problem that the majority leader has not allowed an opportunity for any amendments on this so-called energy bill. The bill was received last night at 10 o'clock. We're not certain if it's the final bill, but we're being told that we will move to this, take it up, and have no opportunity to amend. The process is not good. Certainly the people of the Gulf that are living through this spill deserve better. The American people deserve better. Next, a second question here on the debt and the level of spending. This is something that I have addressed in prior discussions on Ask Lisa. We, in the Appropriations Committee, I am a member of that committee, we attempted several weeks ago to deal with the top line number on the budget. The President has submitted his budget, and that budget is unacceptably high. The Republicans on the Appropriations Committee submitted a proposal that would reduce the President's budget by $20 billion. This is an effort to rein in discretionary spending, to rein in non-defense spending. We were not successful in gaining the acceptance of that from our Democratic colleagues. The budget numbers that we are dealing with, again, these are our top line numbers, and if we can't work to bring those dollars down, we let down the people in this country who are counting on us to be responsible and responsive when it comes to the level of spending. We've got a lot more work to do on this, but I think the Republican effort to reduce the President's budget number by $20 billion was a good start. We'll keep pressing to ensure that we can get get those top line numbers down. I want to thank you for joining me on this week's edition of Ask Alaska. We've got lots before us, even before we leave next week for the August recess. Thanks.